Hello everyone and welcome to TBO. On today's episode, we're going to get cancelled after a year from our last episode, Dan.
Yes,
Nearly.
We are doing Controversial Opinions 3.
Yes. Or 2? Maybe? I don't know. It's
think-
probably 3. I think we had a different name for one of them.
Yeah, we
Or
did.
Both of them have different names. Anyway, controversial opinion. This podcast is bad or good? Go.
I would say if you say it's good, it is a controversial opinion.
And if you say it's bad, it's also controversial because I'll come and beat your ass. Even though I'm incredibly... Well, not incredibly sick. I'm just sick.
Yeah, you sound ill.
I only
I feel like you can just start punching someone, then start coughing, and then someone just punch you instead.
That is my way. I've been watching the Creed movies in preparation for Creed 3. So I'm all about hitting people and family love and legacy and all that nonsense. Anyway, we've got some controversial opinions. We're going to get cancelled. Maybe, who knows? Take them out of context, just plaster them all over the internet, get us some traction.
Yes,
for it.
although I reckon your opinions may be a bit more non-PC. Mine aren't too
Go
bad.
for it.
The first one,
Yeah.
I don't know, come up here for me, is bed frames are a waste of money and not having one shouldn't be a bad thing.
When it says bed frames, I'm assuming it's just like an actual bed frame and you just sleep on a mattress.
Yes, a mattress on the floor. They're saying that should be the normal thing.
So a futon? Is that what futons are?
Futon?
Or is that the-
I was like food. I thought futon was food.
No, a futon's like the mattress that comes out of like a chair that just lays on the floor.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I think it's just get a mattress, a normal mattress without a bed frame.
Yeah, it's the bed that like folds out from a like a chair, just like the back, like it's like a double bed sort of thing, and it just lays on the floor basically. It doesn't, or maybe it has some little legs, but yeah, for some reason they're very expensive. No, mattress gives you the height and gives you something to sink into.
Yeah, exactly.
Also storage.
Yeah, you got storage underneath it. Being able to just, rotate your ass around and sit on it makes it a lot more convenient than
Yeah.
having to fall onto the floor. Also, imagine if
Yeah.
you're older and had like movement issues.
Yeah, my nan can't go upstairs and she needs to be downstairs, so we put a bed downstairs and she needs a bed to be able to get in. She can't sit on low things, so a bed, she would fucking die.
Stop playing with things as well.
No. I'm sick. I'm allowed to do controversial things, like play with things on a microphone whilst doing a podcast.
Of course. Well, do you have an opinion to share?
On?
No. An opinion to share. Someone's opinion to share. You said you got some.
All purple clothing should be burned. By the way,
Why?
I'm getting mine from a website. I don't know. This is just what... These are funny, unpopular opinions according to this website.
Funny. I don't think I own any purple clothing, I suppose, but I wouldn't be against it.
I think purple can accentuate outfits if you have black and purple. That's a nice color
Black and
combination.
purple's a very good combination.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean,
I don't know.
burning...
Why would anyone hate this?
Also, what a waste of fabric and that child that made it in a foreign country at manual labor.
Yeah, think of the children, right? Think of their
Yeah.
desires of this clothing.
Also, think of the environment. Burning's a horrible way. Most clothes have plastic in it. Sometimes.
most clothes are plastic.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. They have plastic in them, so burning them's very bad for the environment.
That is true. Yeah, very, very
Yeah,
true.
this person's an idiot.
Talking about
Not funny at all. Bad.
bad. burning, an office should be
All
colder.
children should be burned at the stake. What?
An office should be colder. Quit asking to turn up the heat.
I mean, yeah.
But you know? So I work in an office all the time, and it's pretty cold. And when it's cold, I really wanted to get warmer.
I don't like. Well, I'm weird, so I can stand cold. I worked in chillers for 4 years, so I don't mind the cold. So if where I was working turned off the cold, we wouldn't have food. But yeah, I'm weird, so yeah, I agree with you. It should be warm.
Yeah, see, I think it should be warm, but people are right. You can always warm yourself up easier than it is to cool you down.
Do you want to go get your drink?
I mean, I don't know why you have to bring, call me out like that. That's very rude.
No, it's not controversial at all. You going to get your drink whilst you're in the middle of a recording?
What do you mean going to get my drink is literally 2 feet behind me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Controversial. Controversial, Dan. In the middle of a recording. You take me too seriously, Dan. You're like, I'm so offended by it.
I'm offended by everything you do, Danny.
That's good. That's my goal in life. Running is an enjoyable hobby.
Yes, that
I
is
don't
that is,
run.
that is not enjoyable. What do you mean? Also, is running really a hobby? Is it?
If you have no other hobbies, yes. It's something to do. I guess that's a hobby.
Yeah, but are
Controversial
you-
opinion, is running a hobby?
I suppose maybe if
What classifies a hobby? Let's Google this.
I guess something a hobby is something you enjoy doing regularly.
What is the...
And if you enjoy running regularly, I guess it's a hobby. Personally, I'd hate that.
I don't mind running. I just can't run in public. I run on a treadmill. An activity done regularly in one leisure's time for pleasure.
Yeah. So I suppose,
running, yeah.
but
I don't
me
think
and
you
you
would
would hate
Well,
that.
I guess you'd do. I don't know. I watched the Creed movies and again, bragging. Gonna watch Creed 3 tomorrow, or when this podcast comes out.
You sound so excited for it.
I am. I like the Creed movies. Never watched the Rocky movies, but I've watched the Creed movies.
That's quite funny, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought so. It's like the only time I've ever done that. Controversial opinion, you don't need to watch the Rocky movies to watch the Creed movies. They do a good job at making you care regardless. But yeah. I mean, yeah. What were we talking about? Running. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't run in public because I don't like running in front of people. But I go to a gym and run when I was going to the gym. I don't find it fun.
No, neither do
I guess you can find it fun. I found it fun when I was just incrementally trying to best myself on a treadmill where you just jack up the speed to as high as possible and you just go as long as you can on the highest speed as possible. I find that fun.
You like to torture yourself. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I like that. Anyway, next one, Dan.
This one is a bit more close to home, I suppose, in terms of us. Instead of complaining about people not understanding that you can't pause an online game, you shouldn't start a new match so close to dinner time.
Dan, do you have anything to say about this?
I guess so, but that I would agree if only you know when your dinner time is. For example,
true.
a match of Call of Duty, let's say, takes 10 minutes, and you want to be as efficient as possible, but you don't know when your dinner is. When do you stop playing?
Mhm.
You don't want to stop playing too
Well-
early, because then you've got half an hour you're not doing something.
I guess, but you can always do other things. You can help prepare the dinner.
That is what I do. That is what I do. I usually stop playing.
Depends
about
on if
20
you're
past 6.
ordering like takeout. Because delivery drivers are notoriously shit at getting on there at the right time. Case in point, there's a lot of roadworks going on around where I live. And they take 10 times longer than they used to.
Yeah,
because of
exactly.
that.
See, I would say
So-
if I didn't know when my dinner was and it became ready during my dinner, I would say just leave it there and I'll come and eat it with you when it goes colder. I don't need to have it when it's boiling hot. I will
Hey,
happily wait
what
5
if-
minutes to finish my game and then eat it then.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be the same?
I don't play games that much anymore.
No,
so
well, yeah, to be fair. I think both me and you have stopped playing games as much as we did.
We're back on the Destiny grind, though. So.
We are. For better or for
Controversial
worse.
opinion, I don't like the new characters.
Or Nimbus.
Yeah. And his mate who, spoilers, gets crushed by a cube thing.
That is a
That
big
I was-
spoiler.
On the ground for most of that moment.
That was so funny. We've had some funny moments in the Destiny 2 campaign.
Yeah, I should have been recording them. Oh,
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to stream them.
Yeah, but I don't know about your friend's opinion on that.
He would have been alright with it. Go on.
Anyway, Dan, do you hate cats?
A little bit. I wouldn't say I hate
Anyway,
them,
Dan,
but I wouldn't say I want
here's
one.
a controversial opinion just for you. People who hate cats have issues with women.
No.
Yes,
no.
I think it's true.
What? Why does that make any sense?
Dan, tell us why you hate women and cats.
I have a dislike to cats as a pet
And
because
you
they
have a
don't...
dislike to women. Yes, go on.
I do not have a dislike to women. I very much like a certain woman.
Your mum. Yes, go on.
I hate you.
For anyone who doesn't know, Dan's in a relationship. So I've put pressure on him to both say, hey, look, I love my mum, but I also love my girlfriend.
I love my mum and my girlfriend, alright?
Not your gran.
I like my gran.
Mm-hmm.
I think she needs to, be awake more often, really. That would be, the bigger change.
Get out from that coffin and start walking around again. God.
Okay, anyway, back to cats. I don't understand the relationship.
Yes, and your hate for them, and your hate for women.
I don't
yes, go
hate
on.
women. Anyway, cats pick you.
The musical, yes.
If-
I don't like that.
I
If
hate
that's
you.
an association.
Shut up! Shut up! I'm going to come over and smack you up. I'm trying to talk
Long
here. Stop
drive.
interrupting me. Anyway, when you get a cat as a pet, it will disown you at some point, or likely it will disown you. You're paying all this money for a cat, and eventually it just does its own thing and leaves you, and then comes back, right?
Sounds like you're talking about women there, Dan.
No, it doesn't. No, no one's slightest.
You spend all this time and money on
You
it,
don't
and
buy
then it just
women.
leaves you high and dry.
When was the last time you bought a woman?
Yesterday. Russian bride, my friend. Russian bride.
Yeah, anyway, I don't see the relationship between cats and women. Can you see it, really?
A cat isn't a woman's best friend, but a dog is a man's best friend.
Isn't the phrase diamonds are girls' best friend?
Yeah, but that was a marketing ploy to sell diamonds because no one bought diamonds, and it was a very well-received marketing campaign, and that put value on diamonds.
Yeah, now diamonds are very expensive.
Yeah, for no reason. It's all artificial.
That's for the record.
There's a lot of diamonds.
I'm not looking at diamonds right now.
Oh, wow. What, 2 months in, Dan? You're not looking at diamonds? God.
Hey, what can I say?
Controversial.
I move quick. What can I say?
Well, you don't move quick because you're not looking. You're moving
okay.
extremely slow.
Extremely slow after 2 months.
Yeah.
I said I love you
know,
within
you
2
know,
months.
Dan.
I
If
wouldn't
you know,
say
you
that's
know.
slow.
Anyway, Dan, you can never have too many forks.
What do you mean? Yes, you
Never
can.
have too.
Yes, you can.
No, I disagree. Having multiple sets of cutlery means you don't have to wash up because you can just stack them all and then have.
No, I would agree. It's useful to have many, but
Yeah,
I would
So
disagree.
you can never have too many.
I would disagree that you can have too many because if they fill up your whole drawer and you can't get anything else out, you got too many.
Or you set a world record and then, hey, look, you're a world record holder.
For number of forks. That's the world record you want. The man with the most number of forks.
Oh, woman, Dan, don't be sexist.
No,
I know
you.
you hate women and
I
cats.
said you. You are the man with the most forks.
Okay. Nope. I don't want Bitcoin forks.
Why not?
Who the fuck made a Bitcoin about forks?
It may be a fork about the blockchain, but I'm not sure.
Maybe. Who has the world record? Anyway, Dan, give us a controversial opinion whilst I find out who has the world record for the first fork.
All right, here's one. Being naked in front of your pets is strange.
If you're putting peanut butter or another substance on it, then yes.
What?
You never
What?
seen people putting peanut butter on and then getting the dog to lick it off?
No, why would you do that?
That is
That's
apparently
so
a thing
weird.
people do. I don't fucking like the idea of it. It is weird. Like, you should not be using your pets for sexual gratification. Controversial opinion right there. Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't found the world's record for the most forks, but I have found the world's largest tuning fork is 40 foot tall.
Okay, cool. Thank you
Also,
so much.
one of the one of the other suggestions for this is what is the world record for the most kisses? And it's 117 in a minute.
That's pretty good going.
Yeah, I guess.
I wonder if I could beat that.
No.
All right, cool.
You'd have to. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
How
Anyway,
long
being-
is the
being
longest
naked
hug
in front of your
recorded?
pets.
26 couples from Thailand have set the Guinness World Record for the world's longest hug by lasting a staggering 26 hours, 26 minutes, and 26 seconds.
Well,
I
like
would do that
26?
just to beat them by 1 minute and 1 second. So that it'd be, no, 2 seconds. So it'd be 26, 27, 28. 'Cause that's more pleasing to me.
Anyway,
Or, oh, wait, hang
go
on.
back to the opinions. Shut up, man.
Yes, what?
Being naked in front of your pets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, your dog's naked around you.
I was going to say,
But that's
to be
only if you
fair,
shave off its hair.
I do feel a bit uncomfortable around it.
Well, yeah. Do you feel uncomfortable when your dog's got a poppy?
My dog's got a poppy.
Yeah, it's popping out if your dog's male.
Oh, I was so confused because my dog's called Poppy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Your dog's name is my dad's dog's name.
Yeah, and I was like, what do you mean? I was so confused. Well, my dog's humped my arm before.
Okay, did you enjoy it?
No, it's weird. I didn't consent to it.
Were you naked at the time?
No.
Did you slowly edge it somewhere you shouldn't have been edging it to?
No.
Good.
No, I didn't do that. No.
Wonderful. Then that answers the question.
But what is weird, right? Sometimes when I've
You
been
enjoy it.
I've been jacking off before. And my dog's
Okay.
been downstairs. And she'll just
I don't
come
need
up.
this information.
No, she'll just come up and she'll just stare at me while I'm doing it. And I'm just like, I have to stop because I'm like, this is weird. Why are you staring at me doing this?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say I do feel uncomfortable with this, being naked in front of your pets.
Okay. I'm glad you've shared this with the class, Dan. Everyone needed this information. It's a waste of money to go to a concert, just watch music videos instead.
I disagree. I disagree. It's like saying, why would you go to the pub with friends? Why can't you just get drunk by yourself at home?
I could do that easy.
You could do that, but it's about the experience.
I don't
right?
drink.
You know, it's
With
about
other people.
it's like going with people and be in the atmosphere.
I mean, it depends on how good the music video is.
Why? What are you doing to that music video, Danny?
Depends. If it's a Belle Delphine one, probably just going, okay, this is weird. If it's, I don't know, musician. Dan, give me a musician.
Ed Sheeran.
What does he do?
What does he do? I don't know. He probably has a
What are
satanic
his
cult.
videos like? Is he cancelled? Has Ed Sheeran been
Probably.
cancelled?
I mean, hasn't everyone been cancelled at this point?
Probably. We'll get to cancelled stuff. I have a good current one.
Oh, good.
Has Ed Sheeran got a child? Eddie Hall retired. And Eden Hazard retired. I don't know any of these people.
Eden
Ed
Hazard
Sheeran lost
retired?
his mum. Who? What? Where?
So did what? Did Eden Hazard retire? Has he?
I don't know who that is.
He's a footballer, but plays for Real Madrid, or did play for Real Madrid.
Well, it's one of the questions asked, but I'm not going to click
Oh.
it, so you'll never know.
Don't think he's
I don't-
retired.
And now you're going to Google that exact question.
I am.
While Stan Googles whether or not a footballer's retired or not, ketchup tastes weird.
No, it tastes
Yes.
fine.
But in a good way.
It tastes good, I would say.
Also, if you do ketchup straight up onto your mouth, it does taste disgusting.
Have you never done a shot of ketchup before?
Has Dan frozen? Or is he just... Yeah, Dan's frozen. Welcome back. Dan's computer situation went dodgy because
Yeah.
his internet died.
Yeah, my router died. So
As he was looking up a footballer, so what does that tell you?
well, football's dangerous, that's what it means.
Yeah. Anyway, ketchup. It tastes weird. Yes
Yes.
or no?
I like the taste of
Have you ever
ketchup.
done the straight to down to your throat ketchup approach?
Not straight down to my throat, but I've done like when you have some leftover
Ketchup on
ketchup
its own.
sauce and it's to start licking it out of the pot.
No, I don't do that. I don't like ketchup on its own. It tastes good with chips and on stuff, but on its own, it's weird. I
I
agree with that.
I
But I don't like tomato anyway.
Oh, it's true. But doing that, I'm kind of more grown on me now. But I actually did a shot of ketchup for 20p before.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that, but I did.
Is this a brag or?
Not really. It's just a weird thing that happened to me in my life.
It's not the weirdest thing I've seen people do for no money or stuff. Anyway,
Yeah,
we've
anyway.
come to the conclusion that ketchup is weird.
Ketchup is not weird.
It tastes weird. Do you have one, Dan?
Yeah. So, why? Okay, this is maybe very controversial. Someone says, or someone has said this. I've lost a lot of tolerance for the homeless.
Well, yeah, it's their fault. Fuck them.
Okay.
God
Yeah.
damn,
So I think.
housing crisis is causing the homeless to just not get jobs. Fuck them.
This is more to do with LA and California, where there's a massive housing problem.
Well, the only reason they come to LA is because it's warm and they don't want to freeze to death.
Yeah.
How unkind of them to come over to our lovely city where we have warm weather, so when we're forced to sleep outside, we don't freeze to death. We should just go back to where we were and freeze.
Apparently, this guy said he lives in Manhattan and he's seen 4 homeless men jerking off in the open air last year alone.
And he wants to jack off to them alone, but he doesn't like having them judge him. God, what a cunt.
I mean, people are horny, right? They got to do what they got to do. They got
Yeah.
to hope.
Dan jacks off in front of his dog. It's not true. Everyone does it.
No, I stop jacking off in front of my dog when my dog appears.
Maybe these homeless people should stop jacking off when this man walks past with his binoculars and his camera phone, trying to get them on video and TikTok them.
Someone said the worst thing they've seen is a homeless woman eating a raw pigeon.
That is some commitment. Fucking hell.
Homeless man chewing broken glass off the ground. The drunken frat boys paid him $2 they promised him.
Okay, that's mean.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's more an indictment of your shitty city than the homeless people.
Yeah, it's quite bad. I don't know. I think sometimes the homeless people the society forgot about, which is a bit sad.
I swear we've had this conversation on the last episode, and I can't remember if I tried to make it funny or sad. Or toxic. Oh well.
Probably all of the above.
Probably. I just remember talking about homeless people for some odd reason.
We probably did.
People who hate dumplings are xenophobes.
What? What? Why?
Hey, I didn't make the opinions.
Why? Is it just because Dumplings. I talk about the Asian dumplings. It must be.
It just says dumpling.
They must be talking about the Asian ones.
Having or showing a dislike of or prejudice against people from other countries.
Yeah, I know what xenophobe means. I was more about.
I'm
the
just
dumplings.
explaining it for people who don't.
Fair enough.
I knew what it meant, but I just wanted to get the definition just in case I was mixing it up with something else.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking.
Because I just thought I just go xenomorph from Aliens, so.
Because-
just.
There's no way they can be talking about the English dumplings. Surely not.
Probably. I mean, if it's an Asian person, then they can be xenophobic, Dan.
I guess.
They hate the British.
I guess.
Not
But-
everything's about white people, Dan. Asian people can be racist too.
No, I would say that's not true. If you don't like a specific food item from a country, doesn't make you a xenophobe.
Doesn't it, Dan?
No, no chance. Otherwise, you
Do
would
you
be
like
a xenophobe.
pasta?
You
Do
would definitely be a xenophobe if that was the case, because you just like so many things.
No.
It's a lie. That was our biggest
I
lie.
like every single food.
Oh, really? Have an octopus.
Yeah. Huh?
Eat an octopus.
I have eaten octopus.
Would you eat it again?
Yeah. Tastes like chicken.
Wait, so you have octopuses, but you're like really fussy about other things?
I knew octopus tastes like chicken.
You're so weird.
Just because you don't like tentacle.
No, I don't know. Weird.
I don't like fish, if that was what you were trying
That's
to
what I
get
mean.
at.
You don't like fish, but you eat octopus.
Fish tastes disgusting. It's from the sea. No one should be eating those
You
things.
don't eat an octopus from the sea.
Octopus can go on land.
I guess.
Any
but
creature that
still.
can't go on land and sea, I'll eat crab.
You eat crabs?
I'll eat lobster. Any creature that can come out and live on this land
But you won't
deserves
eat
to be
cod.
eaten. Cod can't go on land.
But you said you won't eat cod.
Yeah, can't go on the land. Anything that can't crawl out of the ocean and get smashed with a hammer doesn't deserve to be eaten by me.
I can't believe you like crab, you don't like fish.
I don't dislike crab. I wouldn't eat it, but I don't dislike it when I've had it.
That's actually mad. That's so funny.
I don't like fish. Fish makes me gag.
Do you like onions though?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not that. At least you got some
Oh,
normality.
speaking of onions, Dan, liver and opinions are one of the most underrated food combinations ever.
Do you mean liver and onions?
No, that's what this person meant to write on their article.
They put liver and
But Dan,
liver and opinions.
liver and opinions are the most underrated food combination. We're not talking about onions. We're talking about opinions and liver.
I do
That
like to
lovely
have,
food combination.
I do love to have a nice philosophical liver.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy that liver and some fava beans and discuss the wait, which one is it? Oh fuck, what's that movie's name? Why is my brain blanked on it? It's not The Shining. Why am I thinking The Shining?
I don't know. Maybe you want some horror stuff.
Is it Hannibal? What is the movie? Why is my brain not working?
I don't
Silence of
know.
the Lambs.
that
Fucking
one.
hell. Jesus Christ. That's bad for me. Oh well, I'll get over it. Anyway, Dan gave us a controversial opinion.
Jeans are not good everyday trousers.
I disagree. I wear jeans every day.
Same. Jeans is so good to have, especially.
I'd say tracksuit bottoms are bad as everyday
Yeah.
trousers.
But I would say jeans, the ones that have some like the elastic material as well, they're really comfortable.
Yeah, I guess.
The ones that aren't.
I just
pure
wear.
down.
I only wear them because of the little pocket watch pocket that I put Tic Tacs in.
You use that pocket?
Yeah, for Tic Tacs. It's the perfect size.
You're an amazing individual.
Thank you. I try. But yeah, that I've used that pocket for years. I burn through it because you put Tic Tacs in and out constantly, and you dig through the pocket.
To be honest, I felt like we had that last time, that opinion, but maybe we didn't.
Maybe. Bacon is gross. The world has just gone swept up in some insane bacon mania. No,
Sorry?
bacon tastes good.
Yeah, bacon is good.
I think the sheer amount of weird products with bacon in it is weird. When
Do
people
you?
put
Why?
like. No, because I find like when you do a bacon related product, it never tastes or smells like bacon.
True.
It tastes gross most of the time.
Do you not
And
like
it puts
the,
a bad name on bacon. I think that's why people got sick of bacon.
like the bacon rasher crisps?
Bacon air freshener doesn't smell like bacon. it
Bacon
smells
air
gross.
freshener. Why do you want that?
Yeah, people. You type in bacon and you can find any product with bacon. It's one of those things.
Bacon
Bacon
candles,
dildo, I imagine, is probably a thing.
That's one
Bacon
kind of meat.
pocket pussy, just a sock and some bacon shoved in it.
That sounds like from experience, Danny.
No comment.
Alright, Right, here we go. When people marry, whoever's last name sounds cooler should be the one that's kept.
I think you should smash them together and try and make a name out of that.
That'd be cool. Like having your own family name.
Yeah, that seems more fun to me. That or you do the hyphen, and then you just do both.
Yeah, but the trouble with that is eventually, with like enough descendants, you'll get a massively long name.
That's what I want. I want your fucking documents to be fucking extremely long. Or you hit a certain number, and then you have to squish all of those together and make a name.
Yeah, you can use the anagram, or maybe an anagram of the first letters will make a new name.
Oh, fuck, that's a genius idea. You make it so long that it becomes an anagram. Like, you have to specifically find and marry people with names that make it so that it can spell an anagram. No love involved, just trying to make it a cool anagram out of hundreds of people's names.
That would be great. Oh, I've got one here for you. Apps with a short video system making you dumber.
Yes. God, yes. Fuck TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and all of that shit. It is literally the lowest form of entertainment, and I despise it so much.
I wouldn't say it makes you dumber.
You'd be wrong, but yeah. Look at every generation of adult, child, middle-aged teenager, middle-aged man. Every fucking variation. As soon as you see them on TikTok, they're either retarded, stupid, doing dumb shit, trying to get attention. It just makes people do stupid shit for no reason.
Yeah.
It makes people do dumb shit for no reason, and that makes people dumber.
Yeah, but surely it's into dumb people who already, take part of the challenges. Like, you're already dumb to be doing that.
No, because people only do it because they're trying to get clout. That's the only reason. If one person does it, it's fine. That's a stupid person. If everyone does it because it's stupid, but they want to get famous because of the stupid thing, that's stupid logic.
I guess so.
It makes people dumb. Never chase a trend.
I think this person's argument for why it's dangerous is for younger people who will spend all their time going through this.
I'm banning my kids from having any technology until they're like 20. I'm going to keep them out of the social media sphere. I don't care how reclusive and unloved they are by every other human being in the world. I will force my children to have no social media until I cave and they're really annoying. I just shove the iPad in front of their face and they just go, ugh.
Yeah, the thing is, you'll be saying that, but you know what? You want to get rid of the kids at some point, and you'll be like, this is the only way.
This is the way. Mandalorian's back, baby.
It is, and I not finished the first episode yet.
Well, I haven't watched the last Pedro Pascal TV show that came out this year.
I still haven't seen past episode 3.
I'm good.
That's right, Danny's just dying over there. It's fine.
That's fine.
I would say this is not a controversial opinion. I would say this is fact. Commute time should be paid for, to an extent.
You should at least get your petrol cost back.
Yes, I would agree.
Man, I would have kept my job if I'd been paid to go into work.
Thing is, I would say to an argument, if you're living 2 hours away, then you shouldn't get paid for that time. But if you live, because 2 hours is a long time and you choose to live that, but I think you should get paid a little bit. Like you said, the petrol cost or something. If they're making you come in and you live, I would say you deserve an extra half an hour either side of commute time. Because that's the average, right? Would you not agree?
Yeah, I think people should be allowed to have the option of coming in or not coming in.
Yeah, and
if you do come in, they should have to pay you to come in.
Yeah, well, if you're forced to come in, then yeah, you should.
Because if they're forced to pay the cost of people coming in, they won't make people come in, and it benefits everyone. And if they want people in at the office, then they got to cover the cost of people coming into the office, and that way they won't, because they'll be trying to penny pinch as much as possible. So push that, and everyone wins. Companies don't have to pretend that being in the office is good anymore. The people who want to go into the office get compensated. The people who don't come into the office can just not have to worry about it. It all works. Everyone wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Dan, dating apps are for losers and ugly people.
No, I disagree. 100% disagree.
I wonder why that is. How'd you find your current relationship?
Well, I was doing Rumble, actually. I disagree. My girlfriend's attractive. She thinks I'm attractive. I don't know why, but, someone has to.
I don't see it why either, Dan. Just pumping you up.
And, yeah, I wouldn't say either of us are losers. I think, well, maybe I am. She's not.
Mm-hmm. I say if you can't get it in the real world, you can't get it on a dating app. Says the person who can't get it on...
I was going to say, I've never done anything in the real life. I've never hit on a girl in real life.
I have. I've been more successful in that aspect than I have on a dating app. So,
And I've been more successful in dating apps than I have in real life.
to be honest, I find the dating app aspect so annoying to me, but that's just me. I
think
get
it's-
on there for like 2 minutes and just go, I hate this, just turn off. And then because I don't play their game, I don't get
If you're so completely nervous to talk to women like I was, I think it is useful to just get starting.
be creepy and weird to women. Yeah.
Not creepy and weird. For goodness sake, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just be
You
normal.
see, people are doing dating for AI now. So they're using AIs to make their chat up lines.
Okay. Yeah.
It does not work.
Yeah, who would have thought? Adults should use swing sets more.
Is this in the sexual relationship
That's what I
aspect?
wondered. They're talking about children's swings.
Why are you putting a children in a sex swing, Dan?
That's just
This-
not what. It's just
This
not,
is not Jeffrey Epstein's island.
That's just not what I said, is it? That just isn't what I said.
You associated a sex swing and a child, Dan.
No, I didn't. That's just not what
Unacceptable.
I
I cannot continue to host this podcast with someone who says such controversial opinions, such as children should be on sex swings.
did. I never said that.
Well, we've got the clip right here. Using AI and artificial intelligence, I have used your voice and stitched together the sentences. Here it is now.
My name is Daniel Weller and children should be on sex swings.
Yeah, that's a lie. You're too lazy to do anything like that.
Maybe for the bit I will. Maybe for
No,
the
you
bit.
won't, mate. There's no chance. All you're going to do for this editing is you're going to, stitch the ends together, fix the bit in the middle, and then boom, done.
Dan, can I have a clean take? Can you just say it?
Here you go. My name is Daniel Weller and children should be on sex swings.
No,
Children need to be on sex swings.
no,
Go for it.
no. I'm not saying that. No, they shouldn't be on it.
Should or shouldn't?
Shouldn't.
Okay. Shouldn't?
I'm going to smack you up.
we
I
go.
don't want to
We
lose my
got the
job
clip.
because everyone at work
got the
knows
clean
about this
take.
podcast.
Well, that was your fault. What else have I got? White collar jobs deservedly pay better because they require better qualifications. I guess.
I was going to say, a job gets paid, the better it gets paid, the less people who can do it.
Yeah.
And when you have a qualification, a few people have those qualifications, which is why it gets paid more. But what I would
Yeah.
say is you should be able to
People
get
are
into
getting
jobs.
weighed too little.
I would say you should be able to get into jobs without the qualifications, but not necessarily start on the same salary as that person with the qualification.
Nah, I think it's funnier to just put people who haven't done anything up against people who have and
But-
see who's actually better.
There is some truth in that, to be fair, because from my degree that I've done, I can vouch and say I've pretty much used nothing from my degree in my job. And only reason why I'm so successful in my job right now is because of my past work experience in my job. However, I would not be able to get into my job now if I had not done that qualification in this current position.
I'm currently working an easier job than the job I had before, but I'm getting paid the same. But I wouldn't have gotten the job without the qualifications from my other job.
Exactly, yeah, that's how it works.
Also, Dan, here's the biggest argument against this. We're both doing a podcast and we're both poor as fuck. From the podcast.
From the podcast point of view, yes, we're
Yeah.
minus a lot of money on this.
Yeah.
How
So
much we minus? Like 200
ultimately,
each?
Dan,
300 each?
you have a qualification, I don't have a qualification, but we're in the same place and we both get fuck all from this. So
That is true. That is true. I mean, people
you can
always-
change that, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a thingy-majiggy. It's in the link below.
a thingy majiggy. There's a buy me a
I
coffee
can
link, which goes to Danny's
that.
account. I'd see none of that. So
I'll throw you some money if someone actually puts it in.
yeah, sure you will.
You get 10%, yeah, that's what we agreed.
Sure.
It's written in contract blood now. I'm good. From a legal aspect, he's agreed to it.
You know too, right? I am the one managing the finances if we ever get paid for this.
Sex is about more than having an orgasm.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, sure. Gotta have it again first before I can comment. It's been too long.
Well, okay, from my experience,
We
I would
don't
say
need your experience.
I'd say it's about the journey. It's like you can have a good time.
You gotta play the song Journey, that's what you're saying.
Play the song
Don't
Journey.
stop believing.
Absolutely, that's what's always going to
Hold
work.
on to
for us.
that feeling. Anyway, morning sex isn't good under any circumstance.
That's a I
Wrong.
fully disagree. with
Wrong.
that. That is wrong.
Wrong. No better way to wake up in the morning than
Wait.
unconsensual
Non-consensual. No, it's consensual.
sleeping.
Have you had morning sex before?
No.
It's so much better. It's so much better.
Dog wake you up, yeah?
For goodness sake, man. For goodness sake.
Hey, speaking of dogs, doggy style is not the best position.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
Dog in.
No.
Dan's-
No, I
Giving
don't know.
is not better than receiving?
Giving is not better than receiving.
Yeah. Do you know
Oh.
what that means, Dan?
No, so okay. Yeah, sorry. I was still on sex. My
Oh,
mind.
you were still... That is sex.
I was like,
These are all sex ones.
wait, let's talk about sex with this as well. I thought about
Do
gifts.
you not know what giving is not better than receiving means?
Well, yeah, I would agree. I know what it means. I just wasn't sure what context was to do with.
Giving it is better than receiving it.
Well,
Depends on how good the person is.
I'm not actually given anything.
Oh, selfish. That dog really likes you, Dan.
For goodness sake, we're not talking about my dog.
Okay. Your mum really likes you. God.
I'm gonna smack you up. Can't really comment. Like I said, I've not given.
Oh,
One-
Dan.
one day
another
I will.
Dry humping is underrated. We know your opinions on dry humping.
Is it underrated?
Thought you were going to say underage there. Yes, what? Go on.
I don't know. Is it underrated? I didn't think it was
What?
underrated.
Dry humping?
Yeah.
Well, how was your dogs?
Oh, for goodness sake! Why is everything back to my dog? We don't need to talk about my dog.
You told about this story. I'm going to dig deep on this.
It's not that deep. I just said I had to stop because
That's
my
what
dog
she
started
said.
watching me.
That's what your dog said.
What?
It's not that deep. Because you got a small dick.
I know it's tiny. What can I say? It's utterly small. It's a micro penis.
Pepsi is better than Coke? No.
No, it is.
Coke's better. No.
Pepsi Max
Coke's
is better than Coke Zero.
Fuck no.
Yes.
God, Pepsi Max tastes like dog shit.
Disagree. Fully disagree. Pepsi
No,
Max
Pepsi Max
so
is
much better.
disgusting. No, Pepsi Max is disgusting.
No, you're
I
wrong.
can't have... No, Pepsi base Pepsi is better than Pepsi Max.
No, Pepsi Max is better than base Pepsi.
I don't think... No, Pepsi is better than Pepsi Max.
No, I disagree. I really like Pepsi Max.
No, Pepsi without like sugar makes it taste disgusting.
Nah, you're wrong.
No, Coke Zero is way better than all Coke, all
No.
Pepsi.
No,
The-
definitely not.
like-
I always find Coke Zero doesn't taste that much. It just kind of tastes like watery.
I like Coke Zero. I'm drinking a unregistered, unsponsored product right now.
No, I always think Coke Zero tastes a bit watery. Pepsi Max tastes way better.
No, I don't like Pepsi Max. Pepsi taste, it's disgusting. If we did the blind taste test thing that Pepsi loves to promote, that they always lie and say that Pepsi wins because it's their marketing, and if they actually told you the truth, they'd fucking look like idiots.
The thing is, I did do a blind taste one, right? I've done a
And you
blind taste. I taste because I never used to like Pepsi Max, right? And I did this blind taste, and I realized that was Pepsi Max. But I also realized I preferred it to the other ones.
No.
I'm not saying it tastes the same. They all taste completely different, right?
Look,
But
when we
I prefer Pepsi
next
Max.
meet up, we'll do the blind taste test challenge, and we'll both do it, and we'll both fucking...
I can tell you which one's
record it.
which. I just know why I prefer Pepsi Max.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I'll know which one's Pepsi Max, and I'll go, no. Ugh. I don't make it taste horrible, but I just don't like it.
I
I'd
was
rather
gonna say,
drink
it's
sponsored
depends on your
products.
taste.
I like how we're shouting out Pepsi and Coke, but then we're not saying it when I'm doing this stupid bit that we've been doing. Oh, well.
No, it's the ongoing joke of you drinking an unregistered
Well,
product.
technically, when I've drunk it, I haven't been drinking the unsponsored product. I have been drinking other unsponsored products, but not the Pepsi, because I'll slag off Pepsi. I don't care. Pepsi's never going to sponsor us.
No chance.
I'll take the money if they do. Fuck it. I'll shill out for Pepsi. If they want me to do a Kylie Jenner style ad, I'll fucking do it. I'll stand in front of a Ukrainian tank and a Russian tank and put out a Pepsi and go, let's end the war, guys. And boom, I've saved the world through a Pepsi.
Right, here we go. Mexico is a better neighbor to America than Canada.
I think Americans think the opposite, but I think the Canadians would like that because they don't want to associate with the American.
I honestly don't know too much about this, but apparently...
Ugh, I just
Can
spat in
you-
my hand.
Can you dial it quieter, please? We're doing a podcast.
Sorry, I apologize for that. Talking about Mexicans makes me cough.
What?
I don't know, I'm very delirious.
I'm not sure. I mean, Canada's got a few things. Got Putin.
The Russian dictator?
Yeah, he lives in Canada now.
Oh, sick.
Did you not know
No, I thought he was still trying to win an endless war.
No, he is, but he just lives in Canada. That's why you never see him out in public. Or when you do, it's double because he's always in Canada.
Doing blackface with Justin Trudeau.
What?
Did you not know Justin Trudeau used to do blackface?
No.
He did. There's a picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dressed up as an, like Aladdin, but blackfaced it, I think. Something like that. This was early on. This was before he was, like, president. And then the Canadians were just like, yeah, that's cool. We understand that's how people used to be in that time. We'll hold him slightly against it, but we're not going to cancel him over.
All right, how about this one? Parents who don't let their kids be bored are robbing them of a childhood.
Yeah, every child should have to stand in a corner and...
I think I understand where this is coming from. This is saying when a child's bored, don't give it a screen and let it find its own entertainment.
Yeah.
And I would actually agree. I think I remember so much of my childhood just using my imagination and just making stories up with like different things. Like literally just
I
random
used to
objects.
build forts.
Exactly,
all the
so did
time.
I. And I would actually agree. And you think you only do these things because you're bored. And screens are endless forms of dopamine.
Also, it forces you to tidy up.
It does,
At least
it
in my
does.
case. Because I will only tidy up if I'm extremely bored and I have nothing else to do. And I've exhausted every other option. And I can't be asked because I'm tired of watching stuff. So I will tidy up.
Yeah,
That's
and I
not
think-
a childhood thing. That's just me being...
And yeah, having a constant stimulation as a child means it's just going to get worse as an adult probably as well.
Yeah. You're always trying to go to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
What is going on with your mind? Why is everything in your mind Jeffrey Epstein or dogs? Jeffrey Epstein and bestiality. Nonsense and bestiality. That's
I
your
wouldn't be
mind.
surprised if he did do bestiality on that island. Yeah, I reckon he probably fucked a dog.
For goodness sake, man. Why?
Why are you trying to defend a pedophile?
I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just
You're like,
quoting-
oh no, Jeffrey Epstein, that beautiful human being, would never fuck a dog. You don't think that monster would fuck a dog, Dan? That's way...
No, he's too much into child. Maybe a puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Fair enough. I didn't know you had it in you, Dan.
Why me? Why am I getting involved in this?
I meant making the joke, not being...
Oh, right.
You're always on the defensive, Dan. You got something to hide?
No. I feel attacked. Taking your infant child on vacation is pointless. But what do you want to do? Leave him at home?
Yeah.
You go on holiday, just leave a child in the house by itself.
Hey, that's what Madeline McCann's parents did, and look how that worked out.
Worked out perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Have you seen there's
Yeah.
now this other girl who's convinced she's Madeline McCann?
No, I don't follow this shit.
Yeah, there's a
How can you
girl.
give it-
Apparently, there's no. Well, she's found no pictures of her as a baby, and she thinks her parents have kidnapped her.
Right.
And she's basically the same age as Madeline McCann, so that she's getting a DNA test.
How old would Madeline McCann be?
Oh, I think she's like 20 now or something. Maybe she's 20? No.
No, she's got to be older, because I was...
Oh, no, she's 19. No, she's 20. She's 20 this year. Well, she would be 20 this year if she wasn't. She was presumed dead in 2020, apparently.
Huh. People have used deep fakes to age her up. That's weird. It's a baby's face on a teenager's body. Anyway, I'm tired of looking at Madeline McCann. Let's move on. Marmite and peanut butter are a great combination.
No,
I don't like it either.
I don't like it either, so no chance. Simple as that. What?
Getting gifts is a wholly awkward and largely unenjoyable situation. No, I like getting stuff. I don't like having to pretend to care that the person gave it to me.
Ooh, how about this one? I got one here. Friends is not a good show.
I liked Friends. I used to watch Friends all the time, to be honest. But that was just me being... To be honest, I haven't gone back to it. Like, I've been meaning to. But it's one of those ones where I'm like, eh. I know people have tried to cancel Friends because it has, like, homophobia and stuff like that in it. But I also don't judge the show because it was at the time when it was, like, acceptable to do it.
Yeah, I think the reason why a lot of people give Friends a... You alright?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen sort of the clips where if you remove the laugh track, then it's just not funny. And the jokes just aren't funny, but I think that's just the same for all American shows, really.
That's the same with anything with a laugh track.
Yeah, yes, true. Although I would say some of My Family is still pretty funny in the UK.
What?
It's a British sitcom, My Family.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know this. What is it?
It's just a British sitcom. That's quite funny.
Okay.
It's been
You're
cancelled
really
for
selling
years.
it.
I don't. What do you want to say about it?
Why is it good? What's the premise?
Oh, it's just a family.
Okay.
What guys are dentists?
Uh-huh.
And yeah, well, whatever. I don't know. Don't describe it, mate. Google it. My family.
There's Dan's raving review of My Family. Watch it on British television
BBC.
anywhere in the world.
I think it gets better as it goes on. Actually, maybe I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Probably not.
Video games are worse than drugs when it comes to distracting and demotivating from people from doing something with their lives.
I would disagree. I think playing video games got to a point where it motivated me to do something with my life because I realized I don't want to do this anymore.
I would say there's no sports tournament for drugs except the Olympics, and there is a esports thing for people who play video games.
At the end of the day, right, we've now got points in society where we've got a physical and digital world, and you have to live in both. There is no way of avoiding it now. You do live in both. And I think it's important to be happy. All you need to do is be happy. If you're happy, then it shouldn't matter if outside influence.
Like the Pharrell song, Be Happy.
Exactly. It should matter on your opinion. And if you're happy playing video games and not socializing the outside world, then you do you. But I think when it becomes a problem is when you're not happy playing video games and you don't know how to socialize with the outside world. That's when it can become a problem. Because you want to socialize with the
Dan,
outside
you've
world.
hit me with some hard truths. No.
But I think that's a good way of thinking about it.
Geek culture is one of the shallowest ever. Yes.
Isn't that us?
Yeah. I won't disagree. It's all surface knowledge, and anyone who knows deep takes is annoying. I'll give you that.
Oh dear. A lot of people are quite annoying. I think there's quite a few of them that seem to be very what's the word?
Cunty?
Yeah. Have you heard the one called like Nerdrotic? I've just thrown him in the bus. I hate him.
Ooh, what? Where? What?
A guy called Nerdrotic and Critical Drinker, where they just are toxic. It's like toxic masculinity,
Right.
and they just hate on anything with women.
Nice. Dan, I see why you're watching them.
I hate you so much. Thing is, I used to, but I eventually realized this is really bad. Because I like some of the other stuff they did, and then I watched some stuff that had the female characters, the main lead, and they were just criticizing it for no reason. And I was like, why are you hating on this? So I just say I'm hating them instead.
Nice. Reddit is a big circle jerk.
I'm sorry, what?
Reddit is a big circle jerk.
It's a big circle jerk. Yeah, probably.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
It is a lot of Redditors just going, I like this, and running around trying to jerk off to
And
dogs and cats.
And that's not even
children.
the not safe for work side of Reddit.
I don't use Reddit. I mean, we should make a Reddit, Dan. Let's make a TFE.
Make a
/
TFE Reddit. You think anyone's going to post it on TFE Reddit?
No, but we could curate garbage.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Mitch Hedberg isn't really that funny. Who the fuck's Mitch Hedberg?
No idea.
Let's find out who Mitch Hedberg is.
Meanwhile, I'll go to my next one, which is subscription-based monthly charges are eating everyone alive and no one is pissed off enough to do anything about it.
What? I wasn't listening. I was learning about Mitch Hedberg.
Subscription-based monthly charges are eating everyone alive and no one is pissed off enough about it to do anything.
No, I'd agree with that. There are too many subscription services, and they're all hoarding their own content, and they're passing it off as a good thing, but it is literally just to mine you for data to then sell.
Yeah, that's true.
But that is the price you pay to get stuff.
I've come to a new conclusion on my problem with sort of Netflixes and these streaming services. And the more you have, the worse it is. Because they have so much content,
You
it
never
means
see all of it.
we don't see all of it, but it also means you're a lot more critical of what you're going to watch. And you will spend longer trying to find the perfect TV show because you haven't got all this time. And you've got all these options. So you will
have
spend
all the time to sit there and not watch stuff because you're trying to pick which one you want to watch.
True, but at least back in the
Think of all
olden
the time.
days, right? Even though you had ads and
You were forced to watch something.
you were forced to watch something, whether you liked it or not, but you
I
still...
knew I wouldn't watch Friends if I had the option, but it was on at 4
Yeah, exactly.
p.m.
And
every
I
day.
think maybe you missed some of that. And I kind of wish there was a TV channel on Netflix.
No, God, no. Because it
Or
would
at
just
least-
be reality
I
TV.
suppose, actually, no, technically, that randomized button is pretty useful, but I wish
It does
it
not
would-
work. It does not work. That randomized
you're right, it
button is
doesn't.
so skewed to Netflix's own original stuff.
It is. It is.
Every time I've hit that button, it just goes to a show that I would never watch because it's Netflix's original content.
But if it actually worked, and you just said play something random, and it would play something random based on your types of things you like.
Yeah, but the algorithm does not know shit about me.
I'm not saying about their algorithm. I'm just saying this is hypothetically, this is a good thing to have. If you
Hypothetically, if their algorithm worked, yes.
algorithm worked, and you could have a random. It would play a random show from the genres you picked, you liked, and those you liked. I think it'd be pretty fun. Do you not agree?
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't have
Maybe.
to, find the best TV
I don't
show.
like the illusion of them giving me a choice, though. I like knowing that I have algorithmically shifted through all of the stuff that's trying to shove in my face and gone, this is a thing that I was gonna watch, but now that it's on Netflix, I won't watch it because it's on Netflix and I can watch it whenever, and then when it inevitably leaves Netflix, I get pissed because I was gonna watch it but didn't watch it. And then the endless cycle continues.
I think.
But
we
no,
can-
I think... Go on.
Like I said, I think we can end our podcast here.
No, I have more opinions on Netflix.
We've got more. Danny, we could go for hours on these opinions.
Yeah, but I didn't get to say my piece. You got to say yours.
Oh, say one more. Go on.
Okay, so with the subscription services thing, I think it's good because it's forced them to actually make good stuff in some aspects, but it also dips in aspects because some get too comfortable and then think they can get away with stuff that they shouldn't be able to get away with. Disney making garbage television shows, Netflix trying to increase prices whilst offering nothing and cancelling a bunch of stuff. HBO Max, whew, all the crap they've cancelled off of that and all this stuff. The fact that they can't bring it to the UK because bullshit reasons and...
Has Velma been cancelled yet?
Huh? No, they got season 2
How?
because they probably already had it in production. And also, controversy makes people sign up for shit. Because you can get the woke mob that everyone's chasing after. Which is minuscule compared to actual people who want to watch good stuff.
I think most people just don't
Controversy
care.
sells.
Most
Which
people-
is why the most unpopular opinions has come to an end. Because that's the most controversial thing we can do is end it.
I guess so. Yeah, sure. I mean, I do really
'Cause
enjoy these
everyone-
episodes, though. These are fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll come back in a year after we've been cancelled and everyone's forgotten. Once a year, around March time, we'll come back with a cancellation.
Sure.
Right. Well,
Anyway.
that's the end. If you've got any controversial opinions, leave them in the comments below. Send them to us on Twitter, the most controversial platform on the world. Give us money. That would be fun.
Stop begging for it, like some of those Twitch streamers do. Said, you listened to me for 5 hours and you didn't have any $5 to spend?
If you give us money, I'll write your name on my arm or something. I don't know.
It's
There's-
a free
there's-
podcast. You don't have. No one has to do anything.
No, but if you somehow find this entertaining enough to want to give us money, go for it. If something fell out of your pocket and you wouldn't give a shit about it, give it to us.
Okay,
We'll-
sure.
We'll care.
Yes, please.
If
give
you're
us
rich
money.
enough that you don't care if like 100 grand falls out of your pocket, maybe give it to us. We'll look after it. But no worries. It's fine. Give us the money.
On
Anyway,
that note, we'll see you next week.
for what is it?
I don't remember.
Guess the movie.
Oh, it's that one. One of those.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye everyone, and as always my name is Daniel Weller and children should be on sex swings.